So, what if you could build an AI company that pulls in six figures a month without writing a single line of code? It sounds kind of nuts, right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down how one founder did exactly that. He started with just an idea and a whole string of past failures. Seriously, this is one of those stories that just might change how you think about building a business. Yeah, you're seeing that right. Almost $100,000. Not a year, but every single month. That number is absolutely staggering. But trust me, the story of how a non-coder got there, it's even more impressive. So that's the $1 million question, or I guess the $100,000 a month question. How in the world does one person go from an idea to this level of success without being a developer? That's what we're going to unpack, and the answer? It's a strategy that pretty much anyone can learn from. Okay, first up, from failure to founder. See, to really get how this company blew up, you first have to understand how its founder failed. Like, repeatedly. This was no overnight success story. It was built on a foundation of some pretty rough setbacks. So this is Dustin. He's the guy we're talking about, and his story is just this powerful lesson that your past experiences, yeah, even the epic fails, can be the exact training you need for your biggest breakthrough. I mean, look at this path. It was anything but a straight line. He moves out to California to be an actor, ends up waiting tables. So, to get out of that, he teaches himself web design and marketing, and actually builds a successful WordPress plugin company. He's on a roll, and then bam, his next two projects completely tank, leaving him right back at square one. And this, right here, is the most important part of the story. After those failures, he was at rock bottom. His confidence was totally shattered. You know, this wasn't just a business problem anymore, it was deep. It's from this exact low point that his biggest success was about to grow. And then, boom. Right when he's at his lowest, this new technology, generative AI, explodes onto the scene and changes everything. This is where the idea for his company, Magai, was born. And it didn't come from some grand vision. It came from his own personal frustration as a user. So, just like the rest of us, when ChatGPT dropped, Dustin knew the world was about to change. He was using it all the time. But he also started noticing all these little annoying things, like, why can't I search my chats? Why can't I organize them? He saw friction. But here's where Dustin was smart. He looked past his own little annoyances and saw a much bigger problem on the horizon. With all these new AI tools popping up, people were about to be juggling and paying for 5, 6, maybe 10 different AI subscriptions. His solution? It was just brilliantly simple. Create an AI wrapper that bundles all the best AI models into one single dashboard for one single price. So the pitch just becomes crystal clear, right? Magai isn't just another chat tool. It's your command center. You get all the top AI models, you can switch between them in the middle of a conversation, you can generate images and video, all in one spot. And that one simple subscription part, that's what makes it an absolute no-brainer. Okay, so the idea is solid. But how did a non-coder actually build this thing and get people to pay for it so fast? Well, that brings us to his growth playbook. This is where the strategy gets really, really interesting. Get this, with zero coding experience, he built the first version of the app in just 8 weeks. 8! And on the very first day he launched it, people were already pulling out their credit cards. That's what you call instant product market fit, and it was all possible because of no-code platforms. So how'd he get those paying customers on day one and scale so fast? Well, he didn't run a single paid ad. It all came down to 3 assets he'd been building for years. First, his personal brand. He had a 100,000-person email list he'd built over a decade. Instant audience. Second, a super smart affiliate program that paid recurring commissions, which basically turned his best customers into a sales army. And third, real relationships. He'd spent years helping other people out, so when it was his turn, his network was ready to support him. Let's pop the hood for a sec. You'd think something this powerful would be some complex, custom-coded beast, right? Nope. The entire app is built on Bubble, a no-code tool. He's just using Stripe for payments, ConvertKit for email. He even uses another service to pull all the different AI models together. He didn't have to invent anything new. He was just a genius at piecing together the tools that were already out there. And the pricing? It's just as simple and clean. You've got 2 main plans, one for solo users, one for teams. And if you need a little more, you just add it on as you go. It's super straightforward, easy to get, and it works for everybody, from a freelance writer to a big company. Now pay attention, because this is a total masterstroke. There's no free plan. Think about that. By not having a freemium tier, he avoids all the headaches and costs that come with supporting free users. It means that every single person who signs up is a serious, paying customer from day one. It's such a powerful move.
So, what's the real lesson here? I mean, beyond the cool no-code tools and the smart marketing, there's a much deeper takeaway from Dustin's story. And that brings us to our last section, your turn to build.
This quote right here just says it all. Those 2 failed products, the struggle, all that self-doubt, that wasn't a sign that he should give up. It was the very thing that was preparing him for this exact moment. It was his training ground.
I mean, really think about it. His first agency taught him marketing. His WordPress company taught him how to sell a digital product. And his failures, they taught him how to be resilient. All those different pieces came together so that when the AI wave finally hit, he had this perfect mix of skills and grit to jump on it immediately.
And that really brings us to the final question for you. Dustin grabbed a time-sensitive opportunity. Ideas like this, they have a short window before everyone else catches on and builds them. So when you look at your own skills, your own unique experiences, even your own frustrations, what's your time-sensitive idea?